Thank you for staying with us tonight. On November 8, 2025, the people of Anambra State will head to the polls to elect a new governor. INEC has cleared 16 candidates from different political parties to contest in what promises to be a highly competitive race. And so far, about 8 of them have been on Politics Tonight to tell India Anambra their plans and vision for the state. Today is another day to ask the tough questions. Okeke Jerry is my guest tonight. Author, entrepreneur, and now a governorship candidate under the platform of the Boot Party. He was born in Agwata LGA of Anambra State. He attended town school and community secondary school in Ifite. He later studied civil engineering at IMT Enugu and geological science at Anambra University. He then pursued further studies in linguistics, law, and public administration. Good evening to you, Mr. Okeke. Thank you very much for joining us. And welcome to Politics Tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So let's start with the ideology of your party, the Boot Party, and how popular is Boot Party in Anambra State. Let's start with that.
Yes, Boot Party is now popular in Anambra State because the ruling party is not giving the Anambrarians what they want. And also the ruling party in the center are not doing very well in Nigeria. So these are two major political parties now that are contesting seriously to produce the next governor of Anambra State. And Anambrarians don't like the two parties. So that has made the Boot Party to become popular because I myself, as a grassroots politician, somebody who lives with them, somebody they know from birth, is here contesting under the platform of Boot Party. And that has made the Boot Party popular, just like Apuga was. When PDP was not doing well in Anambra State, then P2B came with Apuga. Today, Apuga is the ruling party. Now, Boot Party is now taking over. So the next governor of Anambra State is me, Okeke Jerry, under Boot Party. Thank you.
So also I asked, what is the ideology of the Boot Party? And please tell us the full meaning of Boot Party.
Okay, Boot Party simply means because of our tomorrow, B-O-O-T. It means because of our tomorrow. So it's a party that pays attention to the future for our state. It's a party for the youth, party for the young people, party for anyone that has vision for the state. So it's a party everybody should embrace now, especially now that people who are in authorities now don't take care of the youth. They don't take care of the future. All they do is collect money from Abuja and share it among themselves. They don't plan for the future. They don't give our youth job. They don't build industries. They don't invest in agriculture. So the party that is ruling Anambra State now, they don't care about the future. Now, Boot Party is coming. The wonderful ideology of taking care of Anambrarians and making sure that our future looks bright.
All right. So you've said the sitting government has not catered to the needs of the people of Anambra State. You've said the sitting government has not delivered good governance to the people. What can you offer them?
No, they have not. They have not given us exactly what we want. They are trying their best, but their best is not good enough. They are building roads, good and fine. They are giving free education, but that free education is not genuine. You know, because if that free education is genuine, their children should be in the public schools. All of them in government, none of their children can be found in public schools. If that free education is not. So they're just deceiving the masses. But when we come on board, we give Anambra State the sound and the qualitative and the compulsory free education. And also we move into tertiary institution in the state to reduce the tuition fee, build hostels for our students who are paying through their nose in securing accommodation off camp. So many things we are going to do for Anambrarians. We are going to give youth job. We are going to build a lot of industries. When the students are coming out of university, they will have job to do. This Boot Party is party for the future. We are going to build Anambra State the way those who are outside will start returning. There is no security in Anambra State. And if there's no security, I don't think there will be, people should not be happy to return to Anambra State. So we are going to make sure that we engage the youth to fight the security, to fight the security in the state, and ensure that Anambra State is safe for people that will return home, because we will need them here to improve our economy.
And I admire the level of confidence with which you said ABGA, PDP, and APC are no longer popular in Anambra State, but the PUT party has now taken over. You know, I've had several conversations with the national chairman of your party, so I know PUT party. But, I mean, the honest truth is that your party is not one of the major political parties in the country. And, you know, Nigerians often believe that candidates from some of these parties and their candidates come to waste the time of the electorate and electoral umpire, INEC. And with some of what we have seen over the years, you cannot blame anyone with that line of thought. So what makes you different? And in trying to defend your party, what specific goals does PUT have for the future of Anambra State?
First of all, I said about education. We're going to educate our people. Education is the key to success. After educating our people, we create jobs for them, build industries. People are dying of hunger. A lot of Anambra has a lot of valuable lands overtaken by kidnappers, where they are keeping the.
Mr. Okeke, kindly hold on. So let's start with education.
And work on them, and they have a lot of food for Anambra.
All right, let's take the sectors one after another. Let's start with education. I want you to tell us, you know, the specific reforms or programs you intend to introduce to improve the quality of primary, secondary, and tertiary education in Anambra State.
And first of all, we have to ensure that we have enough teachers. He has tried by employing teachers, but the teachers are not enough. You go to rural areas, you see a teacher teaching 2 classes. So make sure that you have enough teachers, and they should be well trained. There should be seminars and workshops to make sure that they teach our children very well. Then supervision. Government is not supervising our teachers. They are not supervising the schools. Most of all these schools in rural areas are not monitorable. And insecurity there doesn't allow the government officials to go in and know what is happening there. So we improve on this in the way we supervise the school, sure that teachers are coming to school. Many teachers don't even at times they don't even come to school, and government is not aware of that. At the end of every month, they will pay salaries. Then we are cheating the future generation of this state. Then we are going to buy textbooks, approve textbooks, and give to the children. Their parents don't have money to buy textbooks. I wonder how somebody can go to school without textbooks. Most of them don't have a size book to write. They don't have pen. Most of them don't have seats to sit down in the classroom. So is that free education? It's not. Some teachers are not motivated. We have to motivate the teachers and ensure that the salaries are upgraded. You know, we need to pay teachers 120,000.
Of all these challenges,
but anybody who doesn't perform well will be removed.
And of all these challenges you've highlighted in the education sector, which would you address in the first 100 days?
First of all, we have to employ teachers. The first thing I will do is ensure that we have enough teachers. So many graduates are moving around in the streets. Some of them are driving keke. Some of them are selling fruits and vegetables on the roads. We need to employ teachers, enough teachers. And they announce that the minimum wage has been increased as a motivation. Then we set up a supervisory council that will be moving around, supervising our school. So these are first thing I am assured and umbrellas I will do in the first
all right.
in the first 100 days. And all those dilapidated structures in the school, we will start renovating them, give an education in the first lift.
So before we move on to other sectors, what is the percentage of out-of-school children in Anambra State?
many schools are even many children are not in schools.
Yes.
Though because of the free education, which is not free education in the states, most of them are still returning. But if you go to all those schools, you find out that they are playing football.
So what is the percentage?
Because
I just
nobody is
want you to
supervising
give
the
me
teacher.
a particular number. What is the percentage of out-of-school children in Anambra State? Because I believe you intend to be the governor, you should know the root causes of these challenges you intend to address. So what is the percentage of out-of-school children in Anambra State?
We still have up to 40% of our children not in school.
All right.
Yes, up to 40.
Where did you get that data from?
It's obvious. If you come to Opiweka, you will see a lot of them selling pure water there. If you go to Okeke, you see a lot of them selling pure water during the school hours. And that pushed me to open a private school in Onitsha and reduce the school fees. Because the area where I'm saying there's no public school there. And most of them cannot pay money to go to private schools. So I established a private school and reduce the school fees. Most of them, before a month or two, I have close to 1,000 children in my school. Just because I reduced the school. That will show you the level of school dropouts in Anambra State.
All right, Mr. Okeke, because you're the second governorship candidate, I would be advising to kindly do a proper research of some of these challenges confronting Anambra State before coming on air so that you would know how to tackle them. Because at the moment, the percentage of out-of-school children in Anambra State is 3%. So please kindly do, you intend to be the governor, so it's important for you to know some of these challenges so you would know how to address them. But let's talk about young people in Anambra State. How do you intend to equip these people with skills relevant to today's job? Did you get that, sir?
Job, youth empowerment. You mean you're talking about youth empowerment?
Yes.
I didn't get your question very well.
How do you intend to equip young people in Anambra State with skills relevant to today's jobs? So what that means is, how do you intend to tackle youth unemployment?
I said it before, we move into industrialization. A lot of billionaires in Anambra State that move to China to buy goods. We partner with them. We build industries here. We employ our youth. We teach them skills. Those of them that already have skills, we empower them, give them loans to employ others. So move into agriculture. Agriculture can employ a lot of youth. So we need to move into agriculture seriously. All the local government agri departments will be activated. And most of them will start establishing farm settlements where a lot of youth will be employed.
Right. So let's talk about the biggest challenge in Anambra State at the moment, which is the security situation in the states. It was about 2 weeks ago, I think, the governor berated Indigo for turning the guns against themselves. He was saying the orgies of killings, kidnappings, and heinous crime in the region were perpetrated by the Igbos against themselves. First, do you agree with him? And what's your overall assessment of the security challenge in Anambra State?
One of the major problems of insecurity in Anambra State, I said it before, youths are not engaged in governance. They're not included. They're excluded completely. They're only used as political talks. And again, the issue of detention of Nnamdi Kanu is another thing that is causing insecurity in the Southeast. And most of our politicians are not talking about it.
Why do you think they're not talking about it?
If we're able to address all this.
Why do you think they're not talking about
it seriously?
You think they're scared to talk about it?
Seriously. Because if they're talking about seriously, he should have been released. Most of people that are charged with treason offenses have been released from maybe those in the other part of Nigeria. Why is it now the Kanu still in detention? So what I'm trying to say is that our politicians don't really put much interest in getting him released. Because if they are doing that the way they rig election in Anambra State, local government election, Nnamdi Kanu should have come out by now. So if we're able to get him released, this security in Anambra State will reduce, because in all the 5 states in Eastern Nigeria, Anambra is one that is seriously observing the sit at home. And I don't know why it's like that. So many states are coming out of it, but Anambra is adamant. The main market is always closed on Monday because of that. So let our president help us by releasing Nnamdi Kanu so that Igbos will be happy.
All right, so sadly we're out of time, but we may have some other day to continue this conversation. Thank you so much for speaking with us tonight. Jerry Okeke, Booth Party governorship candidate. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for watching, everyone. That's our package tonight. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night, everyone.